Alrighty tighty then. We've got ourselves some lo-fi beats. Hold on. I just realized that Spotify wasn't visible. So bip. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do this, then that, and now it'll show. Yeah, perfect. I mean, so far I haven't been yelled at for copyright, but then again also I'm a fucking like microscopic streamer with like no viewers. So, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But as the name implies, as the tweet implies, as you'll notice, top right corner, I have 93,000 gold, which I can proudly say, to my knowledge, you can't buy gold. You have to earn that through playing. So, here we are, ready to fucking play. I kinda am tempted to buy these, I'm not gonna lie. But, I'm gonna have to earn the points for that. I might buy you Stola, because you Stola is fucking sick. He stole it. Yo, Tidus is sick too. I started playing those commander decks, man. Oh my god. I got my hands on the commander decks finally, and I was dueling my coworkers, and just, ooh. So good. Anyway, so I was tempted to buy the 10 mythic packs. I did the math out earlier. I can buy 7 bundles, which is 70 packs. That guarantees mythics, but that doesn't guarantee alt arts. So that's why it's like, do I do that or do I do this? I think the fact that this comes with reprinted Herald's Horn, it's a better play. So fuck it. I've been thinking about this for hours. So there we go. 90 fucking packs just purchased. I have been saving up these gold coins for fucking probably a year, in all honesty. So first we're gonna open the golden packs, mostly because they're not guaranteed to be Final Fantasy. So it's like, I don't care as much. Like, cool, we got Balam, I already have that. Loot is actually really good. If you're running Landwalk, the infamous Cruel Claw. Oh shit, Bluebro. Final Fantasy. Oh, this is the first time I've gotten this. Half their library. Holy shit. I mean, granted, it's a 6-drop, but that's, wow. Bip. Bip, 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 bip. I don't even know who some of these cards are, mostly because it's just so many sets. It's Magic the Gathering. Let's see. You may cast non-creature spells. I just realized the song that's playing right now is a Final Fantasy, like, lo-fi. Yeah, it is. Why does it still say chill lo-fi? The song has changed. Okay, it's updated there now. I don't know why it doesn't update, like, instantly. I'm not 100% on that. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. We got Absolute Virtue. Oh. You have protection from each of your opponents. Oh. You can't be dealt damage, enchanted, or targeted by anything controlled by your opponents. Oh my fucking lord. It can't be countered. And you have protection from everything. How do you delete that? It is an 8-drop. So it's expensive as dick. But, like, I kind of want to see if I can get that on someone's fields. Final Fantasy 11. I didn't play 11. Go! Copy target activated or triggered ability. You control X times. You may choose new targets for the copies. This ability can't be copied, and X cannot be 0. That's fine. Gotta love that nice, just lo-fi beat. I enjoy lo-fi music. That's helped to just relax. Hey, look at that, another Genova. Another Xenos. I am absolutely going to, like, cap out on a lot of these cards. When your opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Oh, someone used this against me earlier. Xanarkand again. A Realm Reborn! Fuck yeah! Other permanents you control have unwanted. That's pretty cool. Oh man, Liliana. Memories returning. And Niv Mizzet. You have no maximum hand size whenever associate control deals non-combat damage to an opponent. You draw that many cards. That's pretty sick. You could very easily mill yourself out, but I did that. I did that once just to make myself lose on purpose. It was kind of funny. I had one of the things where it's like you sacrifice target creature, you draw cards equal to its power, and I used it on Jumbo Cactar as it was attacking and made myself draw the 17 cards remaining in my deck and then immediately lost the duel. And I was just like, there are plenty of times where I lose and I don't care because I had fun. Exile the top card of your library during your turn. During any turn, you put a lower counter on this saga, you may play that card. When you next cast a creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn. That's not that good. Oh, but you are a 2-drop. Okay. I don't see why I would do that unless I had a way to control the lore counters on you. Summoner's Grimoire. Never had that apparently. I love that. 50 packs and there's still cards I don't have. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Equip creature is a shaman. Whenever this creature attacks, put a creature card in your hand. Fucking Venat. Heart of Heidelin. But it's like, don't you have to have 4 legendary spells? No. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. Never mind. At the beginning of combat, put a 1/1 counter on another creature you control until your next turn. It gains indestructible. If that creature is legendary, draw a card. Put a 1/1 counter on another creature. Okay, so she can't do it to herself. Whenever you cast your second spell, copy it, then exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. At the beginning of upkeep, remove a time counter. When the last is removed, you may play it without paying its mana cost. Holy shit, dude. Whenever you cast your second spell, copy it, then suspend it to play it again for free again. Holy shit. That is wild. I don't know who some of these cards are. Esper Origins, okay, that's 6. You gain 2 life if the spell was cast from a graveyard. Exile it. I don't know if that's too loud, so I'm gonna check that down a small bit. Queen of the Full Moon. Alright. There you go. Surveil. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, exile it, then put it back onto the battlefield transformed with a finality counter on it. Okay, so you have to play it from graveyard to get that secondary form. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, put it into your hand. Add 2 green. Other creatures you control get +2/+2 and trample till end of turn for a 4/4 for 4. I mean, it's not bad. Perenation? Okay. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and an indestructible counter. Oh my lord. Bren the Relentless. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, create X rat tokens. 1/1 for each other rat you control, where X is the number of creatures that were exiled under your opponent's control this turn. That's sick. Oh man, we got Arden. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Holy shit. At the beginning of combat on your turn, does he qualify? He does not qualify as a demon though. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target creature card from a graveyard. If you exile the card this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 5/5 black demon that now also has Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Holy shit. Other creatures are food artifacts in addition to other types and have the food ability. Whenever a food is put in a graveyard from battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on Igra. Igra, Eater of All. Terrifying, but I like it. Oh, hey. We got an achievement completed by spending, well, I'll admit the first time I spent money, I dropped the $50 on the 50 packs for the pre-release stuff because I was so excited for this set. So excited for this set. Alright, what are you? Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter. Whenever you put one or more 1/1 counters on this creature, draw a card. I could add him to my angel deck. I could absolutely add him to my mono white. Look at the card from your library at any time. Ever land a bird. That's the other thing. I wanted to put the Herald's Horn in that white-green bird deck I have. I sure I don't think I ever showed off those decks. Oh. Oh, hey, Wind Crystal. Fuck yeah. Valley Rotcaller. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life. You gain X life. X is the number of squirrels, bats, lizards, and rats you control. So, I see that you've made Relentless Rat decks even stupider. Destroy all creatures. If a gift is promised, return a creature card put into the graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. Oh, shit. That's pretty good. Cecil. White cards you cast cost 1 less. If you would gain life, gain twice that much. Creatures you control gain flying and lifelink for 6. That's not bad. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. No fucking way. See, the problem is that makes me want to start playing fucking Clash, which is this game's version of Commander. Excalibur 2. Equip creature gains +1/+1 for each charge counter, and it's based on when you gain life. Leyline of Mutation. Oh my god, Leylines? I forgot about these fucking cards. These cards are ridiculous. The fact that it plays for free if it's in your opening hand. Oh my god. I mean, granted, you have to have 5 mana of any color, but the thing that you don't realize about that is that also, that can qualify if you're playing, what's it called? Treasures. If you're playing treasure tokens, 5 treasure tokens for anything in your hand. Manifest Dread X times, then put X 1/1 counters on each of those creatures. That's pretty sick. And then Sin. Oh god, Sin. Exile target permanent card from your graveyard at random. Create a tap token that's a copy of that card. If this exiled card is a land card, repeat this process. Oof. See, like, I want to make a Sin Commander deck. You know what I mean? When Cloud enters, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. As long as the card is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. That's different from the Cloud that I have from the Commander deck. Alright, we got 90 packs to open. Do we have anything new? Oh, hey, side quest. Collect cards. When this enchantment enters, draw 3 cards, then discard 2. At the beginning of your end step, if 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, transform. Cute. It's a 4/4 with crew 1. That's not bad. Based off of draw power too. Hey, we got another water crystal. That's the thing, is I'm like, I know with Pokemon they have a currency for when you receive too many of a specific card, because you can only have 4 in your library, and then after that, it's just no point in having them. So the question becomes, does obtaining these cards that I already have multiple times just increase these currencies? Maybe. This is why I'm doing this, by the way. This is why I wanted to do the 90 instead of the 70, because I did some research, and it told me that using the mythic packs does not increase the odds of alt arts. So I was like, at that point, getting the 90 increases the likelihood of the alt arts, and the alt arts are what I want, because I'll be honest with you, I've got 34 mythics. I could just draw from the ether. So mythics aren't a problem. It's the alt arts I want. So getting 90 gives me more chances. Maybe Scry Surveil, draw a card. That's pretty good. Especially for a 3-drop. I have all these cards. This is the only downside, is that because I have so many packs, we're going to run into a lot of dupes. A equipped creature gets +2/+2 for each artifact you control and is Artificer. Ooh. I mean, if you're running red-white for equipment, that's perfect. My problem is that so many of the equipment cards in this set that come with job select have like ridiculously high equipment costs. Ooh, the Emperor. Add red or blue, spend this mana only to cast a non-creature. Okay, so instants and sorceries, duh. Whenever you cast a non-creature, if at least 4 mana was spent, put a 1/1 counter on Emperor. Then if it's 3 or more 1/1 counters, transform it. Whenever Lord Master of Hell, that's a hell of a title. Whenever this card attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyard. Which, I mean, if you're running red-blue, you're probably stacked on instants and sorceries. Black cards are cheaper. If a creature would die, exile it, and gain 2 life. Oh. Put target creature card exiled with Darkness Crystal onto the battlefield tapped under your control with 2 1/1 counters. That's a little wild. Like I said, I just want the alt arts. I already have so many of the cards. Oh, hey, first time getting shit. Rufus. I had someone use him against me once. That was adorable. Didn't last long. And now, because I'm getting so many more cards, and I'm going to have 4 of, like, every card pretty much guaranteed to me at this bloody point, the interesting thing is going to be that I want to sit down and, like, make decks of all these different colors for all these different characters. Whenever an artifact you control enters Surveil 1. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 4 more artifacts, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If you control 8 or more artifacts, opponents lose life equal to that card's power. Which, again, if you start stacking up treasure tokens and food tokens and shit, like, that's, you got a lot there. And we got a guaranteed mythic. We got the Blitzer Sword, let's go! Whenever a creature deals combination to a player, draw a card. Then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its mana cost. Oh my god, the fact... Oh. So many decks I want to put that in. So many decks I want to put that in. You have no idea. Nice beat. Oh, hey, Demon Wall. You are a just kind of annoying boss in 14. As long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. That's 6-drop, though. Still, though, Defender and Menace. I don't know why you... Well, because it can lose Defender. Cloud's Hideaway. We already have that. I have 80 more packs. Dear God. 80 packs. Oh, such a beautiful number. See, this is, again, I wanted the bonus sheets. Is this not the first time I obtained this? Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Damn. That's the thing, is that poison counters aren't very popular, but Death Touch sure as shit is. So running like black-green Death Touch, ooh, that could be fun. Hey, we got good Branth. Whenever another creature or artifact you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on good Branth. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Titus. Whenever Titus attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls. And then Joshua, the Phoenix. Nice. Alright, we got Prompto. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast a create a treasure token. Yes. See, again, the alt arts are beautiful. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. And it's white, too? That's amazing in a lot of decks. Hey, Zodiark again. Nice. More alt arts. Wait, that's, oh god, what the hell's his name? Fuck. I know he's from the fucking, the Crystal Tower and the fucking Final Fantasy 14 DLC and, god, what is his name? I don't remember, but I remember he's like, he ends up dead. And, well, you know, spoilers, by the way, but this is Final Fantasy 14 story, so you've either A, already done it, or B, never will do it, because it requires, like, 400 hours of investment. Search a library for Plains, Island, Swamp, or Mountain, put it onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. Damn. So it... Huh? It costs a green, can't draw a forest, though. Interesting. And we got Shiva. Tap target creature, put a stun counter, draw a card for each type of creature your opponent controls. It's a 5-drop for 4/5 that just kind of taps out. Oh, we got Sarah. Why does it look like that beam is going through her skull? The first legendary creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more legendary creatures, transform her. The first legendary creatures you control get +2/+2. Oh, damn. Okay. That's not bad. Not to mention, getting multiples means I can add more to the decks I already have. Because there's a couple of decks where it's like I have maybe 1 or 2 of a card that I want 4, I just didn't have 4. I definitely will now. 90 packs? Are you kidding me? Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1. See, I don't like the till end of turn thing. Because there's so many other cards that just gain 1/1 permanently. Like, why would I want that? Okay, so, well, now we have multiple. That's sweet. Stiltskin! Target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control. If they do, you draw a card. I mean, I don't see a circumstance in which I'd want that. Like, am I going to give myself shitty cards to specifically troll my opponent by giving them to my opponent? Hey, Jill. I do kind of want to make a blue deck with a bunch of these cool Primarchs. Magic Damper. Target creature you control gets 1/1 and hexproof till end of turn. Untap it. Yeah, see, I don't... Triple tried. Each player exiles the top card of their library until end of turn. You may play that card you own exiled this way and each other card exiled this way with lesser mana value than it without paying its mana costs. I kind of want to run that too. Just to see what kind of goofy shit I can get out of that. Renoa! Create Angelo, 1/1 green-white dog token. Whenever Renoa attacks another target creature you control, gets 1/1 until end of turn for each creature you control. Oh, damn. Thrum of the Vestige. Like, look how cool that is. These card arts are amazing. Oh, you're annoying. 35. Oh, shit, 36 now. Oh, I didn't even see when I got one. Dark Knight Greatsword. Equip pay 3 life. Damn. Eden, huh? Mill 2 cards, then you may sacrifice this land. When you do, return another target permanent card from the graveyard to your hand. For 5? That's gross. If it was to the battlefield for 5. During your turn, you and enchantment creatures you control have trample, lifelink, and ward. Oh, damn. At the beginning of your end step, return up to 1 target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. See, that's pretty cool, because that means you could just keep summoning and then resummon it. Well, the finality counter only lets it come back once, but still. Sacrifice a legendary creature or pay 2. Counter target activated ability, targeted ability, or non-creature spell. Huh. Nice. Little Legend of Zelda. Okay. The game is running out of cards to give me, and it's like, I have a wild card. Oh, hey, deliver removal. When this creature enters, search your library, enter graveyard for an artifact card with mana value 2 or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand, search the library this way, shuffle. I mean, honestly, you could use that to get the Buster Sword. Wait, no, I think the Buster Sword's a mana value of 3. Hey, we got Sin again. Again, very tempted to make a commander deck. Although I'll be honest, I haven't played Clash on this bitch in a long while. Hey, Phantom Train. Sacrifice the artifact creature, put a 1/1 counter on the vehicle. It becomes a spirit until end of turn. So it's a vehicle, but it doesn't have a crew cost, so the only way for it to attack is to sack something so it becomes a creature. Am I reading that right? It's a little upsetting. Sandworm. When this creature enters destroy target land. Its controller searches their library for basic land card, put it on the battlefield, taps, and shuffle. Still though, the fact that you could potentially actually destroy some of their more advanced lands and then be like, here, but now you get like a basic land. So now you can get rid of a multi-land to make sure they only have, you know, 1 color. When next death enters, you gain 3 life at the beginning of your end step. If there are 6 or more permanents, transform. Honestly, in green-black, that's super easy. Neo X death power is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. And it has trample. Oh my lord. That is going in my green-black deck. That's going to be so good. Like I said, there was one time I milled myself out on purpose as a joke. I had 17 cards left in my library, meaning that motherfucker would have been like a fucking 33. 43, I know math. Whenever one or more scout, pirates, and or rogues you control do a combination of a player, exile the top card of that player's library, you may cast it. If you don't, create a treasure token. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a 1/1 counter on each scout, pirate, or rogue. Oh. That's pretty cool. Ooh. At the beginning of each of your post-combat main phases, you may pay X life, where X is the number of opponents that were dealt damage this turn. If you do, draw X cards. So at that point, I would pay 1 life, where X is the number of opponents that were dealt damage, so it'd be 1. And if you do, you draw X cards. So I would pay 1 life to draw 1 card, as long as I hit somebody. Zell is also really good because he lets you bounce a land back to your hand. So if you have landfall effects, you can just trigger landfall after landfall after landfall. Guaranteed, it's so good. Target creature you control. When the creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control and get the chosen base power, and has the chosen base power and toughness. Still though, a 2-drop to give something 3/2 and rebirth? That's pretty good. Oh, we got another jumbo cactar. I'm fairly confident I have 4 of those at this point. Actually, no, I can guarantee I have 4 of those because I have 3 in the jumbo cactar deck I have. And then that's obviously the 4th I just got. I just want the alt arts, man. Somersault. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Double target creature's power and toughness, triple power and toughness. So that's an 8-drop to triple. That'd be wild, though. That's Mythos team. Breath of the Wild. Who the fuck is Dion? He's from 16? Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, gotta love reading left to right, where I was like, who the fuck is Dion? Oh, he's from 16. Bahamut. Oh. Yeah, he's the Bahamut Archon. Dedoy. During your turn, Dion and other knights you control have flying. When Dion enters, create a 2/2 white knight creature token. Huh. For 6, exile Dion, return to the battlefield transformed. Activate only as a sorcery. Put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Those creatures can fly until end of turn. Destroy target permanent. Exile Bahamut, then return to the battlefield. That's pretty fucking sick. Again, I have an angel deck. I can definitely put that in. Knights of the Round. Oh, shit. Create 3/2/2. Wait. Create 3 2/2 knight creature tokens. Oh my god. Other creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. Put an indestructible counter on each of them. Not to mention you'd have 3, 6, 9, fucking 12 goddamn knight tokens at that point. Provided none get destroyed, obviously. Hey, Zach. Zach, target creature you control gets indestructible until end of turn. Put Zach's counter on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zach to that creature. I don't know why you would equip anything to Zach. He's a fucking 0/1. It becomes a 1/2. There's so many better options. Ooh, Giant of Babel. Giant of Babel enters tapped and doesn't untap during its untap step whenever you cast a historic spell. Untap. Oh. Ooh, Ash. Whenever Ash attacks, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact from among them, put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom in a random order. Hey, Odin. I've yet to get a Zanketsu kill. So many people, like, will just quit. When Gladiolus enters, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield, taps, then shuffle. Whenever a land you control with another target... Whenever a land you control enters, another target creature you control gets 2/2 and trample. I want to put him on the field with a Jumbo Cactar then. And just give my Jumbo Cactar trample and be like, I win now. When Emmett Selk enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform. During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. If a card or token would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Still, though, basically becomes round 2 because all the cards in your graveyard become playable from the graveyard. You know? No, we already have all these. Well, we're reaching the halfway mark. Thing is I'm not going to take this much time to read these because I already know most of them. Ooh, who the fuck are you? 2. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and or planeswalkers, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, draw a card. Oh. Draw a card if your opponent is doing well. Got it. Hey, we got Cloud again. Not to mention, buying all these is going to get me more mythics, so if there's any mythics I want, I can easily get them. As long as equipped creatures attacking at its first strike must be blocked, if able. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of this creature or an emblem you own, that ability triggers an additional time. Huh. So, UFO. I kind of want to put that in the green-red landfall deck. Just because, you know, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Lets me play a second land. And then if I have certain other effects in play, I can then play, like, even more, basically. Just in short, lets me play more land. Because, yeah. You know. Hell yeah. Ooh. Pretty sure I already have you. Whenever you sacrifice treasure token, Vaughn gets +1/+0. Hey, triple triad. Again, I kind of really want to put that into a deck just because it looks like it would be absolutely stupid. Ooh, got the Earth Crystal finally. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature you control, twice that many 1/1 counters are put on it instead. I'm sorry, fucking what? Oh no. Doubles? Oh no, I have another way to double 1/1 counters. That's gonna go in the green and white counter deck. Ooh, we got the Warrior of Light! Holy shit! See, but again, because I could make him my commander and then get fucky with it. Legendary creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value. You may cast a card without paying its mana cost. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. I kind of want to make that a commander deck now. Oh my damn. And then because I'd have all 5 colors, I could get stupid. Whenever locked, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. I got the Wind Crystal again. I want the Forest Crystal like 3 more times, please and thank you. Because that card is good. Ooh, hey. Play Magic. Don't know how I haven't gotten you yet. Alright, just a random mythic, thanks. I'm gonna get real pissed when I do all of this. Check the check the deck to create one, and then find that there's still a card that I don't have. Yes, another alt art. When this creature enters, draw a card. Cipher. Question would become like, do I even focus on synergy at that point? Oh hey, it's this disgusting looking fucking monstrosity. Whenever Queen Braun attacks, create a wizard token. Yeah, but that requires her to attack. Eject. Oh, hello. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I already have this one. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. When Cloud of Darkness enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X. X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Again, that's great for the green-black deck because I do have a bunch of milling shit. Like, my question is, what's up with the rarity on some of these cards? Because it's like, I feel like I should be getting more of them more frequently than I do. Like, Sleep Magic. That's not a mythic. So, like, why... I have, like, 3 of your bonus sheet. I feel like they want me to make a Death Touch... fucking... You know what I mean? Make a full Death Touch deck and see if I can Toxic someone to death. I kind of want to do that. Vehicles you control. See, I've never been big on the vehicle play. Like, some of the vehicles enter with, like, create a human pilot. Oh, hey, bonus sheet. Pretty sure I already have you. For target non-land permanent, its controller creates a 1/1 white human token. Hey, Genova. Oh, I think that's what I did. I made the Cactar into a mutant. And then they blocked it with their whole fucking side, so it died. But whenever a mutant you control dies, you draw cards equal to its power. So because it died from combat, I drew 10,000 cards, technically. Lucas Stadium, I definitely have that. Hello, Enzel. Yeah, see, at the beginning of your end step, return a land you control to your hand, but also you could play an additional land on each of your turns. So, like, it guarantees every turn you're dropping a land. And the cool thing about it is that you can very easily bounce a tapped land back to your hand, so then you don't even lose out on anything because the land was already tapped, so it doesn't matter. See, again, like, why is that the first elixir I got? I've opened so many packs. Actually, at this point, I've opened... Jesus, I've already opened 70 packs. Not to mention the other 50, so I've already opened 120 packs. Oh, hey, Shadowbringers. Why is the Shadowbringers card not black? How is this white and blue? I feel lied to. This spell can't be countered. Counter target non-creature spell. When Geode or another dwarf you control enters. Whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Honestly, not really feeling that. Never been a big fan of discard. Ooh, see, thank you. I am so pissed. I've opened 90 packs, and this is the only alt art hero I've gotten. That's not true. I'm dumb. I did get the alt art of fucking... what's his name? Warrior of Light. Or an equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Do we make a Clash deck and just put like heroes and villains and just all sorts of shit in it and just make it up as we go? And just get real dumb with it? My other question there is, if you play Clash, would Clash be a 4-man or 1-on-1? I don't know. I think another thing I want to do is I kind of really want to play the, Ooh, hey. First time getting a Phoenix down. Again! Over 100 packs! And it's an uncommon. It's not even a rare. It's just an uncommon. Return target creature card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's not bad. Gilgamesh alt art. There we go. You can search the library for an equipment card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Whenever Gilgamesh attacks for the first time, each turn, untap it, all samurais you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Damn. Granted, he's a 6-drop, so he's expensive. Oh, shit. When Clive enters, discard your hand, then draw cards equal to your devotion to red. Exile Clive, then return it to the battlefield transformed. Ifrit fights up to 1 target creature. Add 4. If Ifrit has 3 or more lore counters on it, exile it, then return to the battlefield face up. The fucking 9/9, and it's got fucking lunge. Promise fulfilled. Why can't I get stay with me, fucker? Exile the top cards of your library until end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Oh man, Fire Crystal. Creatures you control have haste. Nice. Create a token. It's a copy of target creature you control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. 6? That's expensive for it to be dead. Permanent. That'd be a whole different story. That's me. Hey, another sin. I already have you. Literally, this was all just to try to get alt arts. Not gonna lie. Hey, battle at the big bridge. Ah, shit. Destroy target creature if it has mana value 2 or less. Destroy that creature if it has mana value 4 or less. Instead, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Ah. We got fucking Choco! Even though I have no intention of playing him. Although I might. No, actually, there's a lot of birds in blue. I might actually make... I could push for a bird commander deck. Whenever 1 or more birds you control attack, look at that many cards at the top of your library. Put 1 of them in your hand. Put any number of land cards among them onto the battlefield. Nice. I haven't seen Ultimate in a long fucking while. We got Eris! Ah, I should put a sword through this card. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Eris. When Eris dies, put X 1/1 counters on each legendary creature you control, or X is the number of 1/1 counters that were on Eris. We got Torgal, the Pupper. Whenever you cast your first human creature spell, each turn that creature enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each dog or wolf. That's actually not bad. Honestly, because you could probably get a couple of good dog cards. And then obviously it's white, so soldiers exist. Battle at the big bridge again. Hey, we got Furion. Wait, I have your alt art. That's just a standard, I guess. Equip creatures you control have haste. Whenever non-token equipment you control enters, create a token. It's a copy of it. Except the equipment cost is 2 less. And it's only for 1 turn. That'd be interesting if I had a way to bounce equipment. We got Kefka! That is my first time getting him. Nice. Whenever Kefka enters or attacks, each player discards a card, then you draw a card. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice. Transform Kefka. Whenever an opponent loses life, you draw that many cards. God damn. Kefka is a pretty sick card. See, again, Black Crystal. I need the fucking green one. I already have this bonus sheet. Eat a dick. Yes! Thank you. Earth Crystal. I think I got 2 of them. Bitch! Flying Vigilance. Add 1. Destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Draw 2 cards. This creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. That's pretty wild. Again, if you're at a commander deck, you're like, hey, I'm gonna do fuckloads of damage to everybody. Another Traveling Chocobo. We are officially out of packs, folks. That's sad. Oh, Shadowbringers. My thing is like I have so many alt arts, and it's like, I feel like I'm just stupid. Choose 2. You know what I mean? So first off, what achievement did I complete? Open 100 packs. Yeah, I'm fucking lose money or time. 5,000 games. Holy shit. That's 1 copy of every card in a set. That's 4 copies of every card in a set. Damn. I mean, in all honesty, though, like, if I were to do that with Final Fantasy, I'd like to think I'm fairly, there. Cause like, look at all these. I already have 4 of a lot of these cards. The only ones I don't have 4 of are going to be the mythics. Oh, right, yeah, there's plenty I don't have, apparently. See, like, these are the ones I wanted. Or just give me those. Because they're like, you can't craft these. You have to buy them. And that's what makes me think I might be just absolutely stupid. Because I didn't actually... But, like, every single card has an open art. You know what I mean? As the borderless. Like, every card is a borderless style. But you have to buy them. And I feel like that's where I'm stupid. Because I just as easily could have sat there and... Like, this one looks sick. And this one cannot be purchased. Like, what? Why not? Bitch. But I will say, a lot of these cards I have 4 of. And some of these have really cool alt arts. Although I will say, it's mostly the villains and shit. Like, they'll have a borderless, but... Like, if you go to Fang... Fang actually has, like, a sick altar. And it's like, I could buy that, but now the problem is I can only buy 1, and I am depressed about that. I don't know why some of these, like, glow in a weird way. Does Zodiac have an alt? He sure does. Vincent, this Vincent has gotten stupid powerful. Ooh, that's good to know. Well, these alt, like the borderless flip, but also there's an alt art of the fucking second. Well, now that I say that out loud, that just kind of makes fucking sense, doesn't it? Yup, and then Xenos and fucking Shinryu. I remember that stupid fight. I want the alt art of a Marlboro. Why is the Marlboro only a 4/4? Hi, Odin. See, why does it say new? Like, I have Odin. This isn't new to me. But, like, look at that art, yo. That shit is sick. And then Arden and his alt arts. My man's got 2 alt arts. What a dapper looking bitch. Freya, the best. Oh, she doesn't have a third. Well, I mean, she's not the main character. Zidane is, so I can't get too mad. But like him, I have the alt art. I thought I had the alt art. Do I not have the alt art for him? Am I tripping? I thought I had the alt art. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was gonna say, I don't have to look at him. Why is it doing a hit craft? Oh. Absolutely, we're gonna do that. Oh, wait. Are we unselecting me? No. Let me back on the Final Fantasy set. So, like, alright, hold up. Where is he? Gilgamesh. I was gonna say, I have a Gilgamesh alt. Where the fuck's the Gilgamesh altar? I know for a fact I saw the Gilgamesh altar. I'm so incredibly confused. Because I could swear I got an alt art of a bunch of these cards. Also, just trying to get rid of the new on everything. Good gods. $6,000. Holy shit. You are an expensive bitch. Ah. Yo, that's a sick style. I have that style too. When did I obtain this? This looks cool as shit. Also, my leg itches like a mother. Uh-oh. Got a bump? Ah, damn it. Oh, I hate mosquitoes. Like, that's cool looking. Why have I never used this card? And I apparently have 4 of them? Like, what? Because, I'll be honest with you, I don't know who the Fane is, but that's because I never played fucking 12. I broke 12 and then got pissed at it and never touched it again. Which I know is an annoying sentence to say. Because everyone always gets very confused when I say that. Oh, how do you break 12? It's a long story. Huh. So now the question becomes, what do we push into? I have so many different lands. I don't know why you would want to waste. What? Now all the alt arts come out of the fucking woodwork? Hi, Gilgamesh. Hold up now. Uh-oh. I want the record to state I hit enter the game froze. Thank you. No. So, the alt arts that I just spent 90,000 coins on aren't even actually available in standard, despite the fact that their abilities are the fucking same. And that's why I'm upset about that. Hey, what's up, Gilgamesh? You can go away now. That's fucking wild to me, dude. Wow. Wait, what the fuck? Where'd Finian? Where'd all the alt arts go? I didn't know you could do that. I don't want to do that though. Huh. That's interesting. Well, that would explain why I've only obtained one of them. So, what you're saying is that if I select Final Fantasy, am I out of my mind? Because I'm choosing Magic the Gathering. Or Final Fantasy, I mean. So, like, where'd he go to be the commander? You know? Where'd those cards go? I mean, I could wipe out my opponent's lands. That'd be pretty sick. Be also mean. If I put him in there, can I use any colors as the commander? No. Wow, okay. So you can't have a colorless commander. Well, you can, but You'd have to have colorless everything in the deck. No shit. Huh. Interesting. But again, where are the cool stylized cards I just obtained? Because they don't exist suddenly. But if I turn this on, or not, and undo this, there he is. Why do you not show up? Is my question. I'm so confused. Because so many more cards show up when I do this. It's so wild. Hey, Tara. You guys want to make a fucking commander deck with Golem? I mean, it's an option. It's a terrible option, but it's an option. God, I don't even know what to do now. Now I have so many options. I'm noticing the issue. The Final Fantasy cards I'm talking about don't say Final Fantasy on them. Like, that's what I'm noticing. Like, Aerith here has the Final Fantasy and the crystal symbol. But Furion here doesn't. These alt arts, I guess we'll call them commander arts, don't, which kind of makes me annoyed because, oh my god, I totally forgot about the venture into the dungeon mechanic. Anyhow, so what we're gonna do is, I'm being a cheeky fucker in so many different ways. I am so disappointed in this boss. Anyway. Who are you partnered with? You can have two commanders of both partner. Oh, I didn't realize that. Hold on. Ooh. But they have to share color type? Why if I don't want to pick him, I could pick him. These are two wildly different color types. Oh, I'm dumb. Sort of. I forgot that these cards aren't original. These are reprints of older cards that specifically are alt arted like this. So, like, sure, it's Barnabas, but it's actually Crom. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, hey. But No, that I want them as the commander. What? Yeah. There we go. So this isn't standard brawl, is it? No, these cards don't qualify. Interesting. Interesting. So that was the issue. Was because the reprints of older cards, they're not legal in fucking standard. They're not legal in standard. I have to play Legacy. Shit. What is Pioneer? Expanded set of cards. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm actually curious about these different sets. Play with cards from the last 2 years, including digital-only cards and rebalanced cards. There's a curated list of cards throughout MTG's history. I was going to say historic is unlimited. Last 3 years, Magic Gatherings, flagship format. Play with every card on MTG. What's the difference between timeless and historic? I don't know. Traditional. Oh, just different format, best of 3. So this traditional, what is direct game? Doesn't fucking tell me. Very descriptive, thanks. I don't know what direct game means. Friendly brawl. What is the difference between brawl and friendly brawl? And then limited. Okay, well, this is where we go over to this monitor. One v one game mode using the brawl format where players can challenge each other directly, and it's accessed through the direct challenge feature. So, yeah, thank you. I'm glad. The first Reddit post is what's the difference between brawl and friendly brawl? Brawl only cards in standard, friendly brawl all cards. Also worth noting, friendly brawl allows banned cards. That doesn't sound friendly at all. Friendly as in you and a friend decide on your own what cards are fine and what not. Okay, see, I like that. I like that idea. Okay, good. I'm a little sad Wayne won't play this game and he's all pissy up his ass because they changed one of his cards. Because again, as it said, there are rebalanced cards. Actually, I need to message him. Because according to this, there's some sets that unedit those cards. So I might be able to convince him. What was it? Unlimited? That's wild to me. Huh. That's wild. Because you could play Timeless. Or you could play Friendly Brawl. But that's pretty cool. That's why they don't work, because these cards aren't part of... Damn it, man. Also, oh, that's why you're in the list, because you don't actually have partner. You have partners in your name. I'm dumb. I didn't specify that. So I could potentially have both of these guys. Huh. Interesting. I just realized if I type Warrior of Light, I'm gonna get all warrior cards in existence. I was like, oh, nah. And even this one is actually Joda the Unifier. So if you fucking right click and view simplified. Oh, or not. Huh. I don't need to craft them. Like, look at all these cool alt arts, man. And I didn't realize that they're all alt arts of existing, of like really old cards. Cryptic Command, Laboratory Maniac, Counter Spell. This spell is not legal in the following formats: historic or traditional historic. So I can't play this in standard Brawl, but if I choose Brawl, it still plays. Yes, it does. Let's just do only legendary creatures. What do you guys think? Now, see, my thing is that legendary, yeah, it's legendary creatures you control, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand. Exile. Okay, so legendary spells work as well. I was gonna say, because this isn't a legendary creature. Uh-huh. Do I just add every legendary creature in the Final Fantasy set to it, and just start shoving shit in? Do I even have 100 cards here? I have no fucking way. I have exactly 100 cards here. Hold the fucking phone. I was just counting them and I'm like, I think I have exactly 100 cards. No, I have way more than that. Yeah, I have way fucking more. Why did I think I only had 100? I'm dumb. Now the problem comes is I have to click 100 goddamn times. And get all of this the fuck out. Alright, so we do have plenty of various different colors here, which is good. The question then becomes, I have to actually choose which colors I want to push into. I like the idea of having Arden. I like the idea of Virtue. I really like Diamond Weapon. Let's go with some cool equipment. Oh, Ultimate Weapon's on here too. Our ultimate attacks, that's the Plight counter, son of a bitch. That also is pretty cool. Omega. You're from... Oh, you're from 14. When Omega enters, for each opponent, tap up to one target non-life permanent that opponent controls. Put stun counters on it. You can exile for X number of non-basic lands you control. Wild. Huh. My problem is like it's a little bit harder to get the synergy going when you have 100 cards and you can't dupe any of them, and you have 100 cards. You know, when Ignis enters, you have 6 cards. The library, put a land card from among them onto the battlefield. I mean, I want that just for the land grab. Lands you control enter untapped. Well, that's pretty fucking dope. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 5 or more towns, create an elemental token that is all colors. Other creatures control +X or X number of towns. Yuna is really good. Well, Yuna's big on the specifically the what's it called? Do I want Choco? No, because you're dead set on birds. You have to be about birds. Oh, absolutely. Cloud Sideaway. So during your turn, unit enchantment creatures you control have trample, lifelink, and ward 2. At the beginning of your end step return. So that's specifically for saga creatures, which I don't have any of. The first legendary creature spell you cast, definitely want Sarah then. Shit, Garnet's pretty good, only if I have other sagas, though. And then she has to attack, which is the problem. During your turn, as long as Cloud is equipped, double strike and indestructible. Discard 2 cards, then draw them into cards. Return onto the battlefield. Like I have no intention of this, by the way, going well. I'm just jumbling a bunch of Final Fantasy cards together and going, this is a deck. Remember, land you control land is you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Return target saga card with monovalue. Whoa, Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, that alert was loud. Thank you, Brownie Man, for the follow. Holy shit. Also, thank you for browning my pants. Holy hell. Anyway. Holy shit. That's not bad. She's really good. X-Death I like. And then we also have Emmy Akinas. LOL. Shh. It was so loud out of left field. I'll be honest, I'm a small-time streamer. I'm not used to having people actually in my chat. So it's awesome to have people in the chat. But also, I'm not used to the alert going off. So I just didn't expect it. When you cast a non-creature spell, Surveil, return a card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Transformed, activate only the sorcery. I would have done it too, but I'm already following. Oh, well, thank you, Emmy, for following. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, I mean, you could unfollow and refollow, although I doubt that does anything. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Surveil. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, see, again, I don't know how many non-creature spells we'll have. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, he's all about non-creature spells. Sephiroth enters, creatures your opponent controls get -2/-2. When a creature you control, when a creature opponent controls dies, okay. I'm just kind of jumbling Final Fantasy cards together. When Ultimechia enters or attacks, Surveil 2 at the beginning of your end step. Pay fucking 8. Exile 8 cards from your graveyard if you do transform. Take an extra turn after this one. Gets +1/+1 for each non-creature, non-land card in your graveyard. Nice. See, like that, because I have a whole bunch of stuff that works off of stuff in graveyard, then it doesn't, like, I'm not as what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just jumbling cards together. It sounds like MTG. I mean, yeah, but normally, like, I have a synergy plan. Like, I have a full plan going in. I'm just running Warrior of Light, who gets buffed, who buffs everyone off of legendary creatures. So, yeah, I'm just adding legendary creatures from the Final Fantasy set to make a Final Fantasy deck, which is why I have just the Emperor, Garland, the Wandering Minstrel, Emmett Selk. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing a bunch of legendary creatures into a deck and being like, this is a thing. Problem is some of them aren't going to synergize, obviously. This is Commander. Yeah, so if you're not aware, Arena has a bunch of different formats. I don't know why they don't call it Commander. There might be a copyright. I have no clue. So it's called Brawl. Same rules. one commander. All cards have to be that color. One of each card. Can't have dupes unless they're basic lands. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike. Whenever the squall deals combat damage to a player, return a permanent card. See, that's pretty cool. Rufus, I've never been a big fan of you. If you don't control a creature named Darkstar, create Darkstar. Whenever another creature or artifact you control dies, yes. Absolute Virtue's already in. Okay, I thought so. Do I want to put 29 Sid Artificers in here? Jesus Christ. I need to remove some of these cards though, because again, the problem is some of these are based off of certain, like Titus is based off of artifacts. I don't have many. State is based off of artifacts. I don't have many. Cloud is based off of equipment. I don't have many. So like I don't expect this deck to do well because I don't have a lot of synergy here. But Diamond Weapon is good. That's specifically for bird decks. Titus is based off being a whiny little dweeb. I mean, I don't know why, but you just immediately reminded me of that one scene from the beginning of Final Fantasy with him and Yuna just laughing stupidly on a hillside. Just fucking ha 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 in the car. One or more tokens would be created under your control. See, I have nothing that creates tokens. Gilgamesh, hell yeah. Clive looks cool. Fire Crystal, always. I want all the crystals. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike. Whenever a Cipher deals combat damage to a player, you may cast an instant sorcery card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Sure, why not? Whenever Barret attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to a defending player. We'll put Zell in there. Put Vaughn. I have no clue why. We'll play some Blitzball at the beginning of your combat. Sure. Queen Braun. Hell no, I hate that woman. If you can even call whatever that is a woman. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as you control lightning. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid and played 9 for the first time ever, I saw that character and went, I don't know what you are. Like, sure, okay, the name is Queen Braun. I don't trust it. When Robot attacks, attach it to one target equipment you control to target attacking creature. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token. I don't have a lot of non-creature spells because I literally put a creature in there. So, Fire Crescent is flying. Spend some mana to cast equipment spell. Sure. Arden I really like. Zodiark I really like. Xenos is really funny. Seymour. You may pay a life if you do draw a card, put a 1/1 counter. Vincent, another really good one. Darkness, also good. Checked, interesting. Each place sacrifices a creature token. Each place sacrifices a non-token. Each place sacrifices an enchantment. Yeah. Did I add her? Yeah, Vanilla's in here, so we're gonna put Fang. I mean, they're partnered. Or they're not partners, sorry. Meld is the name of that mechanic. Whenever Reno and Rue deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you may play the exiled card. Any mana can be used to cast it. Whenever you use Cecil deals... See, that's the part I don't understand. Whenever Cecil deals combat damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half, untap Cecil. And then whenever you attack, other attacking creatures get indestructible until end of turn. But I have to lose half my life. Well, actually, now that I think about that, that's actually not bad. Because, like, I only need 1 life to win. When she enters, tap all target creatures opponent controls. Whenever creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Edgar. I didn't play 6. I don't know who the fuck he is. The first time you flip 1 or more coins each turn, those coins come up heads and you win those flips. Cool. I have nothing that flips a coin. You know what I mean? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, we have this chick. When she enters, you may cast target instant sorcery from a graveyard, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. Huh. Why not? Jill was really cool. Go-Go is interesting. Ultros is going to be very good, actually. Because whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 8 mana was spent to cast it, put 8 1/1 counters on Ultros. Well, actually, now that I think about that. Do I have 8 mana spells? I have, I have 2. I have 2 8 mana spells. So. But also, if you can spend at least 4 mana, tap target creature an opponent controls, and put a stun counter on it. So, like, all of these things are going to trigger a stun. So. Yeah, I'll put 1 removal in there because I'm a bitch. Whenever you gain life, put a 1 counter on each cleric. Whenever 1 or more other creatures and or artifacts you control die, draw a card. Wind Crystal, why not? At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, gains lifelink till end of turn. I'm aware that I'm now over on my limit, and I don't care. I'm being dumb. Equal to the number of creatures you control. 5 cards, revealing artifacts from among them. See, again, I don't have artifacts. See, Cloud is interesting. Return another permanent you control to your hand whenever a land you control enters, and bring +1/+0 till end of turn. +1/+1 for each equipment. Alright, so I about 112 in total. Now I know I added a bunch of cards in the red-blue spectrum specifically. Somewhere in here. Because I added like Vivi and all that jazz. Where are they? And the problem is like if I look into this, I have 9 non-creatures like spells. So like I might want to get rid of all the things that revolve around spells. Non-creature, non-land card in your graveyard. I don't have a lot of non-creatures, so you're out. You know what I mean? Like, now I have to figure out what I'm going to cut. Arden, Ultima Weapon, Sin, Gladiolus, that's land grab. Hello, Brownie Man. Thank you for once again browning my goddamn pants. Gilgamesh is for equipment. I have a few of those. That's Devotion to Red, Ultimachia, Beatrix. That's another equipment card. Kefka. Each opponent's you may draw a card. Whenever an opponent loses life, you may draw them many cards. Okay, see, like Kefka doesn't do anything revolving around spells. He could stay. Cloud. Equipment. Cloud of Darkness. Access the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. I can work with that. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 8. Zodiark. I want to play sacrifice another creature. Whenever you gain life, put 1 counter on each cleric you control. Or 1 or more creatures. Draw a card. That'll be very important. Pull shit back to the fields. You're the combo set. You're the combo set. Landfall set. Cipher. Whenever it deals. See, again, I don't have instant or sorcery, so you're out. And this is a all creature deck, which is very dumb. Very, very dumb. During your turn, do you have another knights you control have flying? I obviously don't have a lot of knights. I just want to see if I can get Giga Flare off on somebody. But also, it's just destroy target permanent. I just realized that, yeah, Giga Flare is just destroy 1 target permanent. That's it. It's a little upsetting, actually. Exile target card from a graveyard. See, I have a lot of creatures. That makes sense. She's really good for legendary creatures. Discard, X Death, gain 3 life. There's 6 more permanent cards in the graveyard. Transform. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of those. See, okay, here we are. You're out. You're out. Because, like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Because, again, it's all about non-creature spells, and I don't have any non-creatures. You're an equipment. Excellent top card. You may play that card for as long as you control lightning. Another equipment. That's just killing shit. Chill. Go-go. Huh. And then, like, yeah, the creature's legendary draw card. So she does cool stuff, too. Fucking ant. I don't know how you got there, but you're dead now. Aerith. Wandering Minstrel I want to keep. Garland. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, that's not going to happen. Whenever you only cast a non-creature spell, again, not going to happen. Whenever another creature artifact you control dies, we'll keep that. Torgal, I don't have any dogs. You're out. Ultras, that's for stun. Central Library for an equipment card, sure. Freya. Well, shit, we've been through everything, and I still have too many cards. Thankfully, I have, like... I'm actually curious. How many legendary spells do I have? Ah, interesting. Huh. Interesting. How are you not in there? But you were. Oh, because you technically have the word legendary and the word creature. You probably don't have the word creature in your, yeah. I think how picky that is. Very weird. Huh. I feel like I have way too many, like, high cost cards. So, like, a couple of these I really want. Sin I want to keep. Gladiolus is land grab. But he's land grab for 6. Ah, and trample, though. Sephiroth enters. Your opponent gets -2. See, that's a really good one to have. Gilgamesh is for equipment. And then, how many red cards do I have? 23%. It's not bad. Which card am I actually over on? Black. Yeah, that sounds like me. A lot of removal and cool shit. See, I don't know which card to get rid of at this point. Huh. But I gotta get rid of some of the higher cost cards. But I don't want to because they all do cool shit, but that's why they cost so damn much. That's why it's like, I'm a little bit dumb. I don't have a lot of clerics, so I'm gonna get rid of him. You're gonna be really good. She's gonna be really good. Earth Crystal that's landfall, right? Oh wait. See, I kind of want to keep it in because green spells cost 1 less. But also, I'm not doing anything with 1/1 counters. Or I'm doing well, actually, no, never mind. I am doing. Distribute 2 1/1 counters. Not to mention, it can do shit with 1/1 counters. So, like, whatever. Create a token that's copy of target creature you control. Sacrifice at the beginning. Vincent, love him. Put target creature card exiled onto the battlefield tapped under your control. Jax. What do you do again? Each opponent discards a card, you draw a card. Each opponent sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice. Huh. I think I'm gonna get rid of Jacked. Oh, we're at exactly 100. Cool. Cool. Let's go lose horribly. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add all the towns. Oh, man. And these are all towns. Yeah. We're getting stupid with it. Huh. Ah. No, I'm not big on Eden. Eden can fuck off. I don't know what the play is with Eden there. That's concerning. Wow, I'm up 20 now? Damn. Whatever, I'm just gonna kill lands. Because I have the merge lands, so... Let's get stupid with it. This deck is gonna go horribly. I was gonna say, all those cards I had... Ooh, I'm dumb. All those cards I just added at the bottom... Well, no, those are all lands. I'm not insane. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. If I lose, I lose. I'm not exactly gonna, like, lose sleep over it. Also, it's 4 in the morning. I should definitely be asleep. But, like, I've been itching to open more packs, and I had the 93,000 gold, so I'm like, I need to get going. Sure. We'll see what happens. See, what I would have done is I would have put the commander, like, over here by my pet. Little dog me being adorable. Hmm. I have no idea if this is gonna go well. I fully expect to lose horribly. Because this guy probably has like a full... Oh, I can see his commander whenever I want. Huh. Do I want to cycle it? Nah. I will play it as an actual land. Fuck it. I can start playing something. Only because I got lucky enough to get a red. Damn, nice. Huh. Wait, we only have 25 life, not 40? Well, I mean, I suppose it is. Huh. Oh, okay. I could choose to... Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could choose to cast it, but I'm kind of fucked on that one because I don't have that color of mana, obviously. So we're doing this now. You're just land grab like a motherfucker right now. When it enters, draw a card. Whenever land you control enters, you gain 4 life. It's the first time this ability is resolved. If it's the second time, add. If it's the third time, deal 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker. So, as you can clearly tell, with literally these 3 cards, his whole thing is landfall, 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 landfall. He's very likely going to drop his commander soon. I'm choosing Ultima. Fuck it. I wish I could do this in response to his call to attack. Because now he's just going to kill something. Oh. I have no intention of winning this. I am absolutely probably throwing this match. Oh, he just took the hits. I would love to do that, but I don't have the lands for that. So, I think the only thing keeping me alive right now, yeah, there's his commander, is the treasure tokens that I have. I have red and blue, and that's it. There are so many other lands that I need. Add 1 mana of any color, so you're getting additional mana now. And then he's got Evolving Wilds. Wait for it. Get the land in play. Triggers the landfall effect again. Gets a bunch of mana. And then he can just play it from the graveyard to play it again. Yup. See, like, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to synergy. This is ridiculous. Well, I can't say ridiculous like bad. Like, this is a good build. This is a synergy like a motherfucker right here. If I can get the mon, like, there's no way I win. I lose at this point. Like, look at what's happening right now. And it has trample. Once Summoning Sickness wears off, I'm fucked. That's unfortunate, but oh well. I'm just being dumb at this point. You could do that in response to me? Oh my god. Let's get dumb with it. Blocking with the 0/1. He's just gonna swing for kill. He's absolutely just gonna swing for kill. I'm just being dumb. Oh my god. He's just sacked 10 lands. And he can play lands from his graveyard, so that's useless. Like, he's just gonna keep doing dumb shit. I'm just fascinated by the synergy right here. He's still limited by the number of lands he could play each turn, right? Because you could still only play, well, 3 technically now. Or can he play any number? That's the question now. See, there's another one. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, so that makes you play 3, but now you're playing way more than 3. How is he able to play more than 3 lands? Like, look at this synergy right here. A 44 with trample. I mean, if he swings, he wins. Now the question is he going to be, is he going to just sit there and pass turn because he knows he has advantage? Just to be dumb with it? Because I've played against people like that who will refuse to attack just because they want to build up point. Or no, he'll just swing for win. No, I'm not going to let you get the satisfaction of an actual attack. Eat a dick. I feel bad. I just made a goofy deck, but that did not go over well. I think honestly, what I should do is make a new one, and we're gonna go with Brawl Standard. I feel like that's going to drastically limit the dumb shit I'm going to encounter. I can't. It's a whole new deck. Let me choose format? Please? Let me choose format? What the hell are you doing? Let me choose format? I'm confused. Standard Brawl. Thank you. And then, generally speaking, I prefer to do multicolored because options. So now it becomes, who do I want my commander to actually be? Because that first one was me being a goofball. Wait, you're standard legal? Hold the phone. Wait. Standard Brawl is only 60? Why is Standard Brawl 60? Well, that... What? I feel lied to. I feel disgusted, honestly. That's a little annoying. It still puts me way over my number. That's so dumb. Why? My brain hurts. You could do a 60 card commander deck. Huh. No shit. No kidding. We're just gonna discard. Changes. Interesting. Alright, new goal. I'm gonna kill somebody with a cactuar. We're just gonna do standard. And I'm gonna kill somebody with a cactuar. Or alternative, if I can get Genova and a cactuar, I'm gonna kill myself with a cactuar because it's funny. Who needs creatures? Oh god. Yep. You know what's funny? This deck has way too much landfall, I think. But, like... nothing in this deck has landfall except, I think, Tifa. I'll swing 2 back at you, bitch. Oh, you have lifelink though. That's a little annoying. See, again, +1/+1 until end of turn. Although flying lifelink isn't a bad deal. Does all your shit have flying, you bitch? Well, we're gonna have to use Sephiroth's intervention to kill this stupid flying bitch. He's probably going to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm losing horribly quickly. Huh. Fuck you. I don't want you to have lifelink anymore. But he has lifelink. And it's a 5/4. Draw a card, no maximum hand size. Draw more than one card, X1/1 counters, X number of cards you've drawn. Equip Detective. Swing. Swing for 5. That's not bad. I'm on a lifelink for 5, so I get that back. Whoa. I've never had this happen before. Did I? What? What just happened? What just happened? I didn't get a loss. I didn't get a win. I didn't get a fucking draw. It just disconnected the duel. What just happened? Okay. Well, that happened. Yes, we got the Jumbo Cactar and a Diamond Weapon. I love Diamond Weapon. Okay. That was... What just happened? He didn't concede. It, like, and neither did I. It just ended the duel. I've never had that happen before. Well, everything on my deck is super expensive, so not like I care. Nice, perfect. Town Greeter, Diamond Weapon, great combo. Drop you, mill 4, but that's fine. Buff gets me Diamond Weapon a little bit faster. I'm gonna go extra forced. Even though I already have 3 green in play. What are you doing? Whenever a creature you control enters this enchantment, does 1 damage to each opponent. Oh, you're probably gonna buff. You're probably gonna throw out a shitload of either burn. Well, no, it's... Yeah, fuck it. You've already served your purpose. You're out. You're gonna throw out a bunch of little dudes. Yep. And that's gonna do 4 damage to me, isn't it? Not bad. Not bad. That's a good combo right there. Can't grab the multis. I'll just throw down a green. That's no surprise to me. That triggers twice. Don't have any black mana, really. Let's drop an 8/8 on their head. See how they respond to that. Go ahead, kill it. Nope, okay. I'm one land away from being able to drop the Cactar. Let's see how they respond. Because I can see what their goal is. Cheap cards and impact tremors to smack me. Which, okay. Draw a card if I have a creature with the most power, which I very much do. Alright, Cactar has entered the field. I repeat, Cactar entered the field. I hate the fact that you could declare blockers and then in response to the combat, tap to activate the ability to sack it, and then I just don't attack. Like, that shit's ass to me. Oh, it's got +3/+3 and trample. Fucking swing at me, I dare you. Okay. You have a way to buff yourself, right? No, you don't. Man, if I had a way to give him trample. Ooh. That would be the sexiest play I could do right now. Unfortunately, I just don't have that. $10,000 attack! It doesn't have trample. I took 10,000 damage. That's why I love this game, man. I love how dumb it is. Let's smack someone in the face with Saw's bird. I'm glad. All right. Mission accomplished. I died in a stupid way. I figured he had some sort of counter up his sleeve for him to just not respond. Because there's a good chance he had something to do for burn. What are we... Magic? We good? Yeah, I know it's not my internet. Because I'm streaming. I'm not lagging on my stream. I'm not losing frames on my stream. I'm not disconnecting on my stream. It would tell me if I was. It's very good about popping that up. So this is specifically an MTG arena issue. Oh my god. And that jumped from 20 to 40 seconds. What just happened to me? Okay. Yo, what is happening with arena right now? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's 4 in the morning. They might be down for maintenance. Or they might be going down for maintenance. Or they might be doing just like a quick patch kind of deal. Again, maintenance. It's 4 in the morning. So it's understandable. I should really go to bed at some point in the very near future. Oh, I got Saz's Chocobo. Gold. Can't wait for them to kill it instantly. Cool card sleeve. What a cat driving a chariot of other cats. Why is your horse over there? Well, I guess the duel hasn't technically started. Now it has. I just have dog meat from the Fallout set. Because I'm a lunatic who just buys goofy little things. It is adorable too. Some of these actually have like ways you can interact with the board. No, we're both running white-green. Yeah, that surprised me. No. Because I said so. Cool. You're gonna get real pissed at me real quick. No again. Because burb. I am an asshole. Honestly, I hate lockout removal decks like that are just like, oh, hey, by the way, I played a land. Or oh, I did a thing, you can't attack. And then I did another thing, and you can't attack. And then I did another thing, and you can't. You know what I mean? I hate those decks. Because, like, there's a challenge that I sometimes get where I have to eliminate, like, 30 creatures my opponent controls. And so I have a black-white deck just called Death. That's just destroy target creature, destroy target creature, destroy target creature, destroy tapped creature, destroy attacking creature. You know what I mean? Just to clear their board. And it's like, I'm doing it for the challenge progress, but it's so boring. Like, guys, here we go. I like that I have an emote of just dog meat saluting. This is another strategy I've found some people like to do if you play a lot of Arena. Some people will literally stall you out. And not even like stall cards, but like literally stall their turn. And he'll burn through that, use a timeout, and now I have to wait another like 15 seconds. Because he just doesn't know what to do. Or he's again, there are certain people who will get impatient and just quit the duel. And then, well, your opponent quit, so you get an instant win. It's like, yeah, but she didn't fucking earn it. He's just pissed I killed both of his Hydras. Because those are good cards to drop early and then get beefed up. And I just killed him quick. And now it's his turn, and he's going to continue to not play anything. Like, this guy probably, like, got up from the desk and went to go get a sandwich or some shit. Because of how pissed off he is that I killed his Hydras. Then I can use Precious Wanderings to get a Plains. If I can get a turn. Yep, and then he uses another time. I'm pretty sure if he does this 3 times in a row, he automatically forfeits and I win. But, like, he's pissed I killed his cards, so he's gonna hasty fit bitch strat to just inconvenience me. I'm gonna pet my dog. Yep, and he loses it automatically. But he was specifically trying to stall me out to see if I would quit. Because he's pissed I killed his Hydra. Dude, that's the way cards work, man. I got removal. I'm sorry. Not really. You know what I mean? I should put Teeth in the green and white deck. That's what I should do. I should buff my counters deck. Because I haven't used the green and white counters deck in a while. I just specifically wanted to get a Final Fantasy bird deck. Almost every creature in this deck is a Chocobo. Or I also have, what is his name? The dude that, yeah, yes, fucking Christ. Bart's Boko. Literally, it's fucking, that's hilarious. Alright. I don't want to use Precious Wanderings until I have a creature that can get the buff from it. Whenever this creature enters their attacks, create a map token. Nice. Oh, and you got an Explorer deck too? That's pretty sick, actually. I don't want to use Precious Wanderings yet. One more turn, we'll drop Saz. Jesus Christ. I see you're starting out real fucking strong on the just crazy shit. Swing for 3, and you get a fucking map token, which you're going to use to discover. That'll proc this. Yep. I can already see where this is going. This guy is equipped to the gills. Why would I not take action? So now I can drop the Saz's Chocobo and Precious Wanderings. Or not. And this is my problem with like a lockout where it's just, I played a card and I didn't. I played a card and I didn't. I played a card and I didn't. Like, yeah, it's a winning strategy, sort of. But I should have played the Chocobo and then played the land. That was dumb. But like at the same time, it's like, oh man, like, bit of a dick move. And the funny thing is that like I could do things to buff up the card and be like, all right, I got a Chocobo in the field. He could do a thing, and then immediately this guy would be like, yeah, no, you can't, because I have removal. So this is definitely a loss. Honestly, one of the decks that I have that has like the best win percentage is my Angel deck. It's just mono white, angels hitting you in the face. I just want another land. Target creature and opponent controls. He's got way too many beefy things. Just because fuck that card in fucking particular. Poke. Just because I wanted to. You still have these two shitheads and I have 2 life, so like, I lose because you're just going to swing with everything for game. I block with these, I take 2, I still lose. Yeah, like I said, you swing with everything, I lose. Oh well. Shit happens. That's the thing with Magic, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I in no way said that I was like the best player ever, you know what I mean? I just play for fun. These decks aren't meta. That's the other thing, man. I don't play to win. I play to try to get a synergy, and if I can get the synergy off, I feel good and I feel like I had fun. You know what I mean? The problem is that certain synergies take like 2 turns, 3 turns to get off, and others take like 7. So, you know, it's a case of risk reward where you're like, all right, but I got enough cards out into play. I did like A, then B, then C, then D. Even if I lose, I feel good. That's why lockout is never good, in my opinion, because you start the duel and then it's just, oh hey, I'm gonna kill your card, then 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 I'm gonna kill your card, and you can't get any synergy at that point. Again, what is happening with these servers, because it keeps just disconnecting me. Is it because I'm streaming? Because I haven't, like, last time I streamed Magic, I just opened packs. And then I talked about how I was going to make decks and play with them, but I didn't. By the way, this is not a Final Fantasy deck at all. Oh, you didn't give me the bird, though. No. Again, it's a mono white deck. Alright, not a bad drop. Angelic Destiny is great when I have my fucking lifelink bird out. But I might just drop it on Sarah. Oh, even better. Do you have some sort of crazy removal? Oh. Wow, that's a 2-drop. That's not bad. That's fucking 7 damage per turn. Talk about a fucking crushing sweep right there. God damn. I'm gonna gain 1 life, but he's gonna smack me for 7. God damn. Meh. Yep. I saw that coming. Hmm. I need 1 more land, and then I can start swinging big. Three, 6. He still does 10 damage, I lose. Well, no, because I could block with Lyra, but you probably have some sort of removal in play. Yep, there's the removal. Again, it's one thing to be like, here's my cool synergy versus your cool synergy. It's another thing to go, I have cards that make you unable to play the game. Which is just the stupidest fucking thing ever. To have 1 or 2 removal, fine, that's the counter strategy, I understand that. But there are certain people who run decks that is like 30% just removal. Play her, thank you. I just want to get 1 win, and then I'll end stream and go to bed, because I've been streaming for 2 hours. I also did a stream earlier for like 4 hours, and also it's 4:30 in the morning, so I like really should go to bed. And then every angel gets a 1/1 token for every other angel I already control. If you couldn't tell by now, almost every card in this deck is an angel. I'm pretty sure that Hawk is the only non-angel. Nope, that's not true. I have a Phyrexian Horror in here as well. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0. And then you get your standard elf. You know what's funny? I like running green very frequently. I don't like elves. When the creature attacks, well, you control a creature fell 4 or greater. Oh, it's until end of turn, though. And then you play that. Where the fuck are you getting all this mana from? I'll just take 6 to the face. I don't care. That's the good thing about playing a deck that has a lot of like lifelink options. At least some lifelink options. Is that I get to sit here and go, I don't care. Hit me for 6. Whatever. Again, if I get the bird equipped, it's like that's 5 lifelink every turn. Yep, and then they concede. And that's usually how that goes. Again, I'm in no way a god at this game. I'm not going to say that I'm amazing, but like, I'm pretty good. At least I'd like to think I am. But yeah, no, honestly, I've been playing Magic the Gathering for years, and just I have so many stupid little decks. Some of these don't have names, which kind of bothers me. I don't know what their names are supposed to be. The plot deck. The plot thickens. I really hate that if you want example brawl decks, they're like, oh, in order to do this, you'd have to use up a bunch of your uncommon, a bunch of your stuff. And I'm like, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Cat attack, cat attack. Why do I have cat attack twice? I'm a little confused. Oh. The Sliver Commander deck I made. God, this deck. Wait, this isn't a Sliver. This isn't a Commander deck? This was a Commander deck. Hmm. This is the Sliver Brawl deck. Ooh, that reminds me actually. One thing I wanted to do before I go to bed, because welcome to Magic the Gathering, this is how this shit works with me. Is I want to see if I can get a Venom kill. I keep forgetting about the whole alt art style to this. I have to do this and remove that. And then he should show up. Where is he? Yep, there he is. Hi. I'm gonna say you're out. I'm gonna stick with black green specifically. Hmm. Damn it, I want to know what that centipede did. At the beginning of combat, you may remove an oil counter. When you do, target creature you control gains until end of turn. It allows me to give death touch to things. That's cool, but eh. When the Swarm Weaver. Whenever you attack. I don't really need to give anything death touch since I'm specifically making a death touch deck. Oh, wow. No, I do have an alt, so that's cool. The screen puff. Hmm. I should actually be mindful of the fact that I need 60 cards in deck, and I'm now at that limit, and I should be focusing on what I have. Hmm. As usual, I went a little overboard. She sometimes gets death touch, so she's out. When this creature attacks, you may pay 4. Turn target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I like that. At the beginning of combat, target creature you control, power 2 or less. Sure. Creature 1/1. If creature died this turn. Well, you're fucking horrifying looking. You are from the Duskmourn set. Creature ends with a 1/1 counter on it if a creature died this turn. Eh. Vampire Nighthawk, always. Like, it's a Vampire Nighthawk. Hmm. When this creature enters, if you attack this turn, the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of those cards back in the library, put the rest into the graveyard. Skeletons you control and other zombies you control get 1/1 and have Death Touch. When this creature enters, you may mill 2. When this creature deals damage to a player, if you've committed a crime, you may sacrifice this creature. If you do, search your library for a card, put it in your hand. I mean, that's kind of cool because it's search your deck for a card. You can choose which card that is. Demonic Tutor, let's go. Death Touch. You may cast creature spells from your graveyard by foraging in addition to their cost. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters the card with a finality counter on it. Target creature gets Death Touch and Indestructible. Target creature control gets Death Touch. Nah. Tonberry we already got. We gotta add Tiny Bones. It's Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones is adorable. Show up to one target creature that was dealt damage this turn. 3 or more creature cards were put in the graveyard from anywhere. When it attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, create a tap power stone. Nah. So we're 5 over. That's absolutely fine. I think I'm gonna reduce the number of Tonberries. Just to get rid of the lower, cheaper cost cards. Because the plan is to try to get like more powerful shit out there that can do cool shit. We'll keep you for the reach. Nah, we'll get rid of you. Will this work? I have no fucking idea. Oh. Hmm. Oh yeah, I should also look at. Obviously, that's not going to be the lands that have Death Touch. Goof. Anyway, what else we got? You may sacrifice an artifact creature, draw 2 cards. Sacrifice this land, return bat. Nope. But I won't count. Nope, that's the Bloom Barrel one. Hmm. Sure. Sure. Specifically black green. was gonna say, the number of lands I have is still the same. Yeah. And then you just have to remove 2, which, again, not terrible. Alright, well, here's a Death Touch deck I made. Oh, wait, hold up. I hate when that happens. But the whole point being this guy. Oh, you have the alternate art. So I don't care. Anyway, we're gonna give this deck a try. Well, am I gonna win? I have no idea. And that's the problem, is that, like, again, some people are like, oh, dude, you gotta check out this deck, and then they, like, send me a link to a deck, and my problem with that kind of style of play is, again, I'm not trying to sit here and crush the opponent. Like, if I win, cool, but I'm not gonna go super meta hardcore to win, you know what I mean? Really? 60 cards in the deck, and I drew both of you? I need a land. Okay, I'll keep that. What the fuck? They also have Death Touch. Great. Something I wish that would be cool is if I hovered over this icon and told me what set that was. Personally. I mean, I kind of have to block you because you have Toxic. Because that's literally what I'm aiming to do, is to try to Toxic someone to death. And you're going to sit here and be like, man. Well, I have Summon Sickness, but you don't. Ooh, playing Opt on my turn. Smart play. Get the extra draw. I fucking hate people and it's just, I'm gonna run just all removal. Because I was gonna use both of these to get the 1/1 counters. Yeah, that's fucking Nighthawk. I just find it strange to me that I don't run fucking Death Touch, and then suddenly I'm running. I decide to run a black-green Death Touch deck, and now now I've encountered a Death Touch deck. Why is it the first time I'm playing a Death Touch deck, it's up against another Death Touch deck? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna block, because fuck it. We both die. Death Touch is a thing. Do you have counter target spells? Is that what we're looking at now? Going with flyers. Hmm. Well, I mean, you have Death Touch, but you don't have First Strike, so we still would both die. It's alright, you have removal. Yep. Saw that coming. Go ahead. Lifelink. Let's see if you swing with all three. No, I'll take it to the face. I don't care. Well, I lose, but this was fun. I almost won. Because he's at 8 poison counters, and if he gets 10, he instantly loses. I actually am surprised that went as well as it did. We're gonna give it one more try. I'm actually surprised that went as well as it did, because I was like, he had like 30-something life, but he had 8 poison counters. So if he didn't kill me there, I was gonna swing for game because I would have just poison countered him to death. That's an interesting. I haven't made a Death Touch deck. This is interesting. Watch, I'm gonna connect to someone else who is for some reason also running a Death Touch deck. It's like, can we get some other color matchups? Or is he also gonna run just shitloads of Death Touch? Create a 1/1 close your creature token. Yeah. So, first off, it's a 6-drop. Whenever you cast a second spell, investigate. Okay. Scry. Oh, you know, I'll keep him. I was gonna say, what am I